And some are big. Did you see them? No. Then who's
Maybe not. You want stick now? We're going
Amma, I found another stick.
Huh?
Found two.
Take that. You got a stick.
Take it, sir.
Take it. I'm taking a video, okay?
Oh, yeah, sure.
There's so many.
জল খাবে একটু জল খেয়ে নাও জল খেয়ে so from here we will be starting our plantations. The ground plants which you are looking at, these are all coffee trees, and the trees which you are looking at, is it fine? Yeah. The trees which you are looking at, those are all the wild trees. We have not planted any of the economically supportive trees in our plantation. This I refer to as a Montrose kind of plantation. Sorry?
What kind of plantation is it?
Montrose plantation.
Okay.
Montrose plantation because this we are cultivating in a shade growing
Okay.
proper. This plantation we will be having a shade grow.
Yeah.
So we refer to it as Montrose kind of plantation, and the modern plantation also is there that I'll be showing you further. Now, like Brazil and Vietnam Brazil stands the first and Vietnam stands the second in the coffee production, where India is the seventh one. So where we'll find many different species of coffees in Brazil and Vietnam, but in India we'll be having only two species of coffee, that is Robusta and Arabica. In Robusta we have the only one kind of coffee, and in Arabica we have three subspecies of it. So Arabica we have Arabica Chandragiri, Arabica Ruveru, Arabica Katuai. These three species also we are growing in Montrose. So now I'll be showing you the physical differences between the coffee trees, so that you can find it out whether it is a Arabica or a Robusta. So this one is a Arabica and Robusta. That is a Robusta. So here in Arabica grows as a shrub.
Tiger gone.
So Arabica grows as a shrub, whereas Robusta looks almost similar to a tree. But coffee plants are always trees. So this one is Arabica. You can just differentiate between them by looking at its leaves itself. Leaves are narrow in Arabica, whereas in Robusta leaves are broader. In Arabica, cherries are larger in size and oval in shape. These are Arabica.
Okay.
And in Robusta, the seeds are
The smaller is it?
yes,
Oh, okay.
smaller, and it is round in shape.
Which is better? It tastes best.
So I'll be explaining you that also. Arabica is having a good taste, like sweeter taste and the good aroma. Whereas Robusta, it is harder taste and it doesn't have so much of aroma as in of Arabica. But as you know, while the smelling and aroma is so good in Arabica, people think that Arabica is the strongest coffee, but Robusta is the strongest coffee, and it has a caffeine level of 2.2 to 2.6%, whereas in Arabica it will be up to 1.2 to 1.6% only. And Robusta, the name suggests itself, it is robust and it has a good immunity power. The plant has a good immunity power, so it will not get prone to any diseases. Whereas in Arabica, it will be always prone to diseases, and the main disease is this white stem borer disease, which affects the main stem. This is the main stem. The white stem borer disease will be affected for the main stem itself. Only remedy which we have is we will just harvest the coffee cherries when it is ripened, and we will uproot the whole tree and burn it off, or else the disease spread to the others
Oh.
also. So we don't have any other remedy for that. So Arabica is maintenance costly also, and comparatively in the economical rates, Arabica is costly coffee compared to the Robusta.
But both can be grown together.
Yes, they can be grown, but what happens is Robusta will be grown in a canopy type, and here in the plantation we keep on trimming them. There further I'll be showing you about the old Robusta block, where you can see a Robusta tree which is up to almost 6.5 feet tall.
Oh.
A Robusta grows up to 7.5, 8 feet also, where those barks are used in a furnishing. Like that, we'll be using all those things.
Oh.
And wherein Arabica will not be having so much of strong barks, it will be a smaller ones. So Arabica grows in a shrub type, whereas Robusta is a tree.
Why there is a white patches on all the tree?
Those are lichen patches, where lichens are bio indicators. They indicate the pollution level. When pollution level is less or there is no pollution, only then you can find the lichens, or else you will not
So
be
it's a
finding
safe
them.
for trees, is it?
Yes, and it is a symbiosis between algae and fungi. Lichen is a fungi, and algae will grow on a tree. It will get the protection also, and it will be having a good nutrient values for them.
Oh.
So the trees will also get protection. The algae will also be protected by the lichens, because lichens will be having a outer extrusion. So that extrusion, the predators can't feed on them.
Oh.
That will be the thing. So
What tree? What is the name of this
This
tree?
is a silver oak tree.
Silver oak. This
Yes.
one. Okay.
Because we see this kind of white patches only in mountain areas.
Yes,
where
because
there's
we
thick
here
fog.
we don't have any, we don't have more of the pollution here, so we'll have it here. We'll move on further.
Yeah.
So how much time does coffee bean takes time for ripening?
Coffee beans are
After
almost,
planting.
after planting. I'll just explain you later.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's in the list also.
Yeah.
This tree, this is known as a Strangula fig tree. This is not a original tree, it is a parasitic tree. Parasite means it take upon the other ones, and it
Got it.
got into life.
Uh-huh,
Like
uh-huh.
that. What happens is, whenever the birds feed on the seeds, figs, and they drop on the branches, those branches, those poop will be having the seeds. Whenever it rains, those seeds get germinates, the roots come down, and the shoots grow up. It is like that. So it strangles around the original tree. Later, when it is completely got into mud, and it can get its own nutrients and minerals from the soil itself, it take upon the original tree. Then it happens like you will be having the original tree will be dead, this tree will be stable.
Oh, so there is a tree. There was a tree.
There was a tree inside.
Ah.
Actually, there is a tree inside, but we don't know which species of the tree
Oh,
it is.
oh, but it's
This is
taken over.
not species specific.
I have to go because he is like.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
Okay, but I will go for that.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can see something inside. See something
That is,
broken.
those are the roots.
Okay.
Those are the roots.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll be showing you the active Strangula tree. Further, we have it, and this is almost like 150 years old.
Oh, 150 years old. Okay.
Yes.
Nice, interesting.
I think this is the tree what we see from our
Yeah, what you can see from there. Yes.
beautiful tree.
Very nice.
And Mommy found a spider.
That is a tunnel spider. If you want to see it again,
Where is it?
tunnel here.
Oh.
This makes a web in such a kind. It is a tunnel. So whenever it is disturbed,
inside.
whenever it is disturbed, it just runs inside the tunnel.
Mm.
Just try and see, Sudu. Touch and see.
No, not like that. Just if you will.
Oh. It went inside.
Saw that?
It's
Look, it's
so
on
fast. In a slow motion video also, it is so fast.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Wow. You have a lot of knowledge. So you're like a
I'm a zoologist.
zoologist. Wow. Nice.
We need to take a video of this spider.
Very nice, Mithu. Good.
Because I found that spider laying
These
there.
are the wild palm trees.
Okay.
So wild palms, we are not extracting anything here, but in other sites they extract toddy from it.
Toddy.
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever the inflorescence is there, no, this is known as the inflorescence, the green colored ones. That is known as the inflorescence. This is a younger one. The other dark green color, that is having the flowers. Then later it turns into the palm fruit. Above it's there.
Yeah.
That is the palm fruit.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Later, when this is not yet opened up, when it is in a pot shape, they'll just make an incision and they will tie up a mud pot around it, so that we will correct the toddy from
Toddy,
it.
yeah.
Yes.
And then get drunk.
But it's natural, no?
Natural.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, natural. But it should be consumed
Within
as soon as it's
certain time. Yeah.
Because or else if you will be keeping it in the sunlight or something, the reaction changes and it will not be so good to taste.
Consumption. Yes.
It will be very bitter in taste. With the harvest.
Right.
I already saw the fish.
Come. So each day you walk like this, like
Yeah,
morning, afternoon, evening.
I'll be having 2 sessions. Today
Okay.
morning I finished a bird watching session,
Okay.
and now I have this one. Later in the evening I'll be having the herping sessions.
Herping.
Yes.
What is that herping?
Herping sessions we'll be getting knowledge about the reptiles
Okay.
and nocturnal animals, nocturnal birds or insects, moths, whatever we see there, and frogs, lot more of frogs.
Okay.
So we will be
Oh.
finding it.
Oh. Okay.
So here, this creeper you are looking at, this is a pepper creeper. You can see the peppercorns also, yellowish in color. Yeah, that these are all ripened, so they are in yellow in color. When they are not ripened, they will be green in color. Yes. Whenever it is ripened, we will extract it. This pepper species is known as a panure species of pepper. This is the one which we will use for the spices.
For cooking.
Yes. For this, you will be extracting both white pepper and black pepper from the same creeper itself. Just the processing will be changed. The processing happens like you will just extract the ripened pepper and you will sun dry it. So sun dried will be getting black pepper. Those black pepper will be again soaked in water. Then we will make a hulling process. Hulling means opening of the outer covering. The peels will be removed. Then you will be getting the white pepper. Only so much of difference, but you will use both in the this one cooking itself.
Oh. So this is ripe now, the yellow one, or
Yes, it is already ripe.
yellow is ripe? Just take it out and.
Yes.
Okay.
Whatever we do here we follow the hand picking method.
Okay.
So
It will
we'll
be very difficult to tiny. So you need to pluck all the leaves also along with
no
the plant.
leaves, only the pepper spikes will be there.
Oh, only
Complete
that.
spike. That spike we will remove it.
Hmm.
So here you can see this site. This is known as a modern plantation. This plot is maintained just for the guests to know the comparison between the shade growing and the sun growing. So in India, India is the only place which grows coffee in a shade.
Okay.
Not sorry, this is some wild ones.
Some wild.
And you plucked it, Michu. Uprooted it.
Yes.
I'm gonna uproot.
Oh. You put it back.
Lots of coffee beans somewhere.
Sure. Why did you take that?
Because we can
These
make
coffee cherries
You
are
can make coffee
not
with that.
any use. You could have picked the red ones.
Red ones are better.
You
You
want to
can
make
try it.
coffee with that.
Okay, I'm getting the red one.
No, don't take too many, Michu.
This all.
Okay, these are all. This is known as a modern plantation block. This
Oh.
modern plantation block we call it because we will be having a economically supportive trees planted with the coffee. We will be yielding coffee for the 4th year of the plantation. Like 2-year saplings we will be planting, and later on we will get the harvest within like 4 years, 9 months, or 5 years, up to 5 years. Then this silver oak we have planted here to have a timber. It will be yielding timber for the 10th or 11th year of it. So we will be getting a passive income from the timber also, and we will get the economy from coffee also. So for that we will be having the modern plantation. Whereas you can see the leaves of the silver oak tree, it is almost like a fern kind of thing.
Yeah.
Those fern kind of things, they allow the sunlight to penetrate on the leaves of coffee plants, which increases the photosynthesis.
Right.
When the photosynthesis increases, you will get the more quantity of the coffee cherries. Whereas in the shade grown, you have seen this. These are fully of tall trees, and it is completely shade. You cannot see the sunlight falling on the coffee tree. So this will not be having so much of the quantity, but the quality will be A grade. Here the quality decreases, quantity increases.
Oh, okay.
But many of them follow the modern plantation because they want to yield more,
Yeah.
and yes, we can earn more in that.
Right.
But the this quality, it will be good in the shade grown, completely shade grown. That is
So you sell this separately and this separately, or
this one, like we don't sell it differently. We will be having it same, but but many of them, they don't get to know which is shade grown, which is not this one, because whenever it is powdered, they mix up. Arabica, Robusta, both will be mixed. Like we will be having almost like 70% Arabica or 30% of this Robusta mixture will be like that.
So this plantation, this doesn't need sunlight itself.
No, we are not growing in sunlight, only in the shade.
Oh, it is supposed to be in shade only, right?
Yes, because in India we have a stronger sunlight. At that time, what happens if you will leave the coffee, like whenever you grow the tea, you will not be having so much of plantations in the tea. But in the coffee, you need a shade because these leaves are very delicate. If the direct sunlight will be there, the tomato gets damaged. So you will not be having a good production from it. So you'll be growing it in the shade. And this tree, it is known as a frankincense tree.
Oh, frankincense. I have heard of that. It's a very rare.
Yes, it's a very rare.
And
when you make an incision, you will be getting a resin from it. Those resins will be used as a mosquito repellent.
Oh, okay.
Or is it that one where I think some termite or something bores into it? No, not that, right? That is a different one.
Not this one. Actually, what happens is this is not it is having a fragrance.
Oh, okay, got it.
So whenever you will make an incision, you will get a resin from it. So those resins we will be using as a mosquito repellent. Here I have the same bark of it. I'll just light it up.
Daddy! Oh, Daddy, what is this?
See what she's showing. Look.
She's burning some.
But when we are in an adventure,
This is like a mosquito repellent, actually. This bark. Mosquitoes will not come. See, you didn't know that, no? Listen then.
Could you
Maybe
please
wind.
cover it once?
Yeah.
don't burn your finger.
No. Yes. You can just smell it.
Why is this like repellent?
Some more burning is needed.
Yes. This is from the tree.
Yeah, when you come
Smells
really
nice.
close, you can see the
I like
nice.
natural.
Nice.
Yeah.
What are these?
Yes.
Wow.
These are all the algae. Mosses.
we take this?
Yes, sure.
Thank you.
You know everything.
Yeah, she's a zoologist, baby. She learnt about all the plants and trees and everything.
So
What
this
is
one,
this plant?
this is a coffee.
Coffee.
Robusta.
Coffee.
Okay. What's that?
So here, this is a pepper creeper. This one.
Okay.
This pepper creeper is known as a Adi species of pepper, where you have the pepper cones larger than the normal pepper. These pepper cones are not used in a spices. These are only used for the herbal and Ayurvedic purposes, and this is known for the immunity booster also. This is almost used in the for the pregnant ladies to boost their immunity, and this is used in the cancer treatment also.
Oh.
So this is Adi pepper. 1 kg of Adi pepper costs up to 14,000 to 16,000 rupees, and this is endangered species. Here in Montrose, we are growing it to have a proper for the maintenance of the species. We need to have a good number of it, so we are having it.
Oh, nice. Adi Papa.
Mom, me too. You can't stop your leg.
Hey, you will fall. Don't run. Don't run.
We make coffee beans.
Yeah, it's all coffee plantation.
I cannot even stop my leg. Mom, we make coffee beans and leaves. What's this?
That one is some dead insect. So here, this one, this tree, it is known as a lemon tree, Coorg lemon. This is endemic to Coorg. You will not find it anywhere else. And you can just see the size of the lemon also. It is larger in size, and it is more sour than the normal lemon. And it is known as a kaipuli in Coorg language. Kaipuli.
I want something. Ow.
And this we will be using in a Coorg cuisine, that is pandi curry. Pandi curry isn't completed without garnishing with the kaipuli.
Right. I know. You don't make pandi curry here, right?
Look there.
You do?
Suddenly you can take it off.
Yes, they did.
There's nothing there.
No, you look there. What's that? It's an insect there. Let me take it out. Look there.
And the banana
insect.
plants which you are looking at, those are all the plantain. Plantain means the elaichi banana.
Elaki.
Yelaki.
Yeah.
So this is an old robusta tree. It is 60 plus years old and yielding us every year. As I told you before, robusta will be grown in a canopy type where the weeds will not be there under it.
Okay.
And the robusta is having a height up to 7 to 7.5, 8 feet tall. So the gut of the bark is very big compared to the arabica.
Oh.
So these are used in a garnishing like furnitures and almost all the decorative purposes. So robusta will be having a lifespan of 150 to 200 years, whereas the arabica will be having only up to 15 to 25 years.
Oh. So this is a 60-year-old
Yes, sir.
60-year-old.
coffee plant with a I think trunk used for furniture.
Yes, this is not yet so
Not big enough.
but
Yeah.
yes. If you will come to the coffee museum, then you can just see the like everything made up of robusta bark itself.
Right.
Feeling what?
I'm feeling them.
There exactly. Look down.
Daddy, you
Up it is not there. No, you need to keep your eyes up, open up, look up.
Mama, if the insect is big, how did the insect climb over?
It was flying and it got inside. No, that's why I couldn't do. I was scared. You see what you need to do? Wash your hands, right? Water will remove everything. Water will fix
Yes, so I showed you the the strangula fig tree there. This is an active strangula fig where you can see that these are the roots of the strangula fig. This is the original tree. And in the top, you can just see the strangula fig leaf, and the top ones are the original tree leaves.
Oh. So this is the parasite.
Yes,
This is now strangling this tree.
yes. So it is known as a strangula fig. It is actually a fig tree which is strangling around.
Oh.
This is not.
This is a fig tree actually.
Yes.
It's a,
These
okay.
are the roots of this fig tree.
Oh. Wow.
It's fine.
So finally this tree will die.
That tree will die. It might take up to 70 or 80 years more,
Oh.
and it will completely cover it.
Cover it.
Later, when the covering up, and it can just absorb the nutrients and minerals directly from the soil, then it will take upon the original tree.
God.
Back over.
My God. When you look at it just like this, you don't know what it is. Huh? Actually, these are all strangling it. See, now this is fused to this.
I know.
Oh my god.
Original tree.
Original tree will start dying.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe the cows also, the houseflies go near the rice and come.
Yeah. Yeah, cows also feel heat.
But why cows doesn't feel anything?
Cows feel it, that's what they can't do it. Automatically do it.
But you said that completely different. Amma, again.
Does anybody wants to scared? Oh, already scared.
What
The
is it?
tunnel spider.
Tunnel spider nature.
He's already gone
Gone
inside.
inside. Nice tunnel one.
Butterfly.
So here you can see a snake.
It's a snake, is it?
Yes.
It's a snake.
Yes, it's a snake. This snake, it is known as a shield tail. It is already dead because of an injury. It was dead due to the vehicle and like that. And what happens is, these shield tails will be having a tail very hard, and that it looks like a shield. So we will call it as a shield tail.
Oh no, okay.
It's a long snake, right?
No, it is not so long. You can just, yes, the
Oh, look at the
coloration.
color.
The color is different shade.
Can I touch your
No, because it might smell. So it's like that. So here you can see the injury of it. Here.
Yeah.
And it is this one is the tail.
See if it goes there now.
The jeep went over it, is it? So
It was
sad.
dead this side. So I just want to make sure that people can know about it. They might be aware of it, and later they can conserve. So
Correct.
I have just checked
The
it.
snake is dangerous.
This is non-venomous, and it is almost like an earthworm. So it is completely harmless.
Harmless, okay.
It's very angry.
But there are snakes, no?
Yes, we have here. We have Malabar pit vipers. We have crates. Almost venomous snakes are also there. Non-venomous are also there. Today morning in the bird watching, we got to see a green vine snake. So that is non-venomous.
Green snakes are non-venomous.
A vine snake.
Vine snakes.
And it's very deep down, no?
Yeah.
It's like all trees are there. You have to walk on. No, I like this. This is nice.
Whenever we have the good rainfall, we will be having a stream by this
Stream here.
Oh.
Only signal it. We'll be following it. Come. It goes like that.
This complete part we have not like touched anything. We have not disturbed it. To maintain a biodiversity, we have kept all the native trees or the wild trees as it is.
Do you plant more wild trees
We
to...
don't plant it. We just conserve it. We
Okay.
leave it like that only. We don't disturb it.
Now if you find a empty plot of land, you can put more of Local
but
trees,
we
right?
have so much of trees here, the wild trees, and if we have some like almost in our property, it is entirely covered with trees.
Okay, okay, yeah, I know.
I'm a cycling in 6
It's common. You're always closing your eyes, you know, it comes up.
and the window. And next, when we go to oh, why is it like this? Oh. Back to the dog.
This one is a 2-year-old coffee sapling. Coffee we will be planting as a sapling, not as a seed, because the seed survival rate is very low. So we will be planting it as a sapling. These are the dadops branches. We give a 3-way support for the coffee sapling so that it can withstand the rain and wind. Until the coffee sapling is sustainable, like it is stable, then we will remove the dadops branches and we will plant around it. Dadops is having a speciality that it will grow up to a medium shade within 6 months. So it is a fast growing tree. It will be providing a medium shade for the coffee also, and we will be having a good support for the coffee saplings. Here we have did the mulching. This is known as a mulching process. Mulching means we will be collecting the naturally decaying thing like leaves, barks, and we will be mixing it with the manures. And we will manure means the dungs of the animals, farm animals we will be getting. And later we will be surrounding it around the saplings so that it will be decaying by itself and from the good manure for it.
Mm.
We are going this way, come. So there I have explained you about Robusta and Arabica. This entire plot is having a one species. Could you recognize which it would be? And I am giving a clue that because it is already hand picked, I will give a clue. The cherries will be larger in size.
This larger one is, what is it?
The cherries will be large. This large? This
The
large.
first one, what is the name?
This large.
Arabica.
No, other one.
Robusta.
No, Arabica. No?
Okay.
No.
So your opinion.
One more
Robusta.
you said, no? One more name you said starting.
Robusta and Arabica, those are the different this ones. So actually both are correct because this is a hybrid plant.
Oh.
This is a crossover between Robusta and Arabica.
Oh.
So
It's
we
a
will,
larger leaf.
yes, larger leaf and larger cherries also.
Oh.
So we will be having that. Where this is known as a Arabica Chandragiri. This was genetically modified in a village called Chandragiri in Chikmagaluru district. So it is known named after that place. And this is done because to have a immunity power like the Robusta and sweetness and good fragrance like the Arabica. And this is economically sustainable, and it will be having a plant will be having a good immunity power so that it will last long
Oh.
than the Arabicas.
Butterfly.
Hybrid.
Hybrid, yeah.
Butterfly. Butterfly. Standing.
Sweet sound.
Yeah. So what the guest said was right.
Have you seen that before?
What is it?
Ant hills.
Ant hills, yeah. That's ant hills.
And tell.
Bigger ones are there, no? Big.
you can see this is a common crow butterfly.
Oh.
See
it's a
butterfly Michu. Come.
It doesn't move.
It moves. Now it's moving its
relaxing
wing.
I've gone really close to it.
Yes.
I just need to can't touch it.
You can't touch it.
No, you can't.
Don't touch, don't disturb it.
What butterfly is that?
Common crow.
Common
Crow.
crow.
Oh. Achu, why did you do that?
I see.
You cannot take a photo. Come, let's go.
Look at this. Are we going in the real forest study?
Careful. Watch the step.
So from here we'll be starting our cardamom plantation.
Cardamom.
Yes, this
Oh.
is the cardamom plantation.
These are cardamom plants,
Yes.
is it? Wow. We've never seen one actually. Wow. So where do they grow? Oh, on the ground.
Yes, on the ground.
Oh, wow. So these are still young.
Yes, we have already handpicked some of them, and when they will be ripened, we will again handpick it. We can do it for like 2 weeks once.
Oh, okay. These are the flowers.
Yes. And this entire thing, this is known as a panicle.
Okay.
So it will be bearing both pods and flowers. These flowers then turn into the pods.
Wow. So these have to be dried, is it?
Yes. After
Oh.
drying, we'll be getting the cardamom for the spice or the cooking uses.
Okay.
And this is a green cardamom. It is known as a Nalani gold species.
Okay.
It is a hybrid from Kerala.
Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Okay.
So you can just squeeze open it and you can taste it also. This is a cardamom.
Give me.
You can just smell it.
Give me.
Yes, sure.
What is smell?
Mama, can you open cardamom?
Cardamom. She was going. Nice smell, is it?
Mama,
Taste also nice.
Show me.
give me.
So this is not completely ripe,
Ripe
so
one.
you will not be having so much of the flavor, but the fragrance will be
Same, no?
more and more.
Fragrance
Yes.
is nice.
Nice.
Sorry, I have to take this call.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Hello?
Wow.
Come on, bolo.
Nice, no?
From Kerala, she said. Huh?
It's a hybrid cardamom.
I didn't feel it.
There's no taste. Da.
Nice, no? Have you ever seen a cardamom plant?
This is the thing.
Nice.
So here you can see the wood lichens on the bark.
What is it? Wood lichen.
Yes, wood lichens.
Oh. Oh, those these things.
Yes, brown colored.
What are these actually?
These are the fungus. So mushroom is different, lichens are different. As I explained there itself, lichens are bioindicators of pollutions.
Oh. So now the fact that they're growing here means it is very nice pure air.
Yes, pure air.
Oxygen.
We don't have any pollution or very little pollution we have.
Oh,
Like
so
that.
these are lichens.
Yes.
Is there any particular breed of lichen this is or
We have different species. It is a wood lichen.
wood lichen? Okay.
Yes.
Nice. There's so many growing.
It's a cardamom.
Beautiful.
I have a stick, but my other stick is lost. We have to find it.
This is a bay leaf tree.
Okay.
So
Oh, bay leaf.
yes,
Okay.
bay leaves are used in pulavs and
Yes,
some
yes,
for spices.
spices.
The younger ones will be pinkish color. The ready to use one will be brownish green in color.
Right, right. Oh, these are young ones.
Yes, these are the young ones.
And the what is the other one? The older mature one.
Yeah, matured one they will be in a brownish green color. But what we do, we will just take it off and we will dry it ourselves. Here you can see the moth cocoon.
Oh, it's the moth.
Moth is
Moth cocoon. What's the what? Is there a moth in there?
that is a like pupa inside.
Pupa. Okay.
Pupil.
So later it will be
Spider web.
converted. That is a tunnel spider again. So later it will just turn into the moth and it will come out.
Very nice
And many
color.
of them will rear these wild moths to extract the silk because you can see it.
Yeah,
It is having a good silk in the cocoon. So later they will be extracting it and they'll be they'll farm it for sometimes like the silkworms and later they will extract the silk from this also. It is known as a wild silk.
Bay leaf. Can you see? All bay leaf.
What are you doing, Nishi?
Oh, this is just a wild plant, no?
This is the dotted plant. This
Okay.
is wild one, but we have the different species of dotted plants which we can use as a ornamental plants in the
Homes.
gardens.
Gardens. Oh, okay. So many of these.
And these bananas are known as the robust bananas. The Nendra Bali which we call in Kannada.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can see the banana inflorescence also.
Yeah.
We found wood.
Wonderful. Yeah.
What?
Actually, you'll fall. I told you downwards, don't run.
I have a rock.
So this is the natural water body inside the property. We have streams which are the origin for this water source inside the property. This pathway which you are looking at, that is not a man-made, that is a natural. So it is like a natural dam. So this side of the left side of the pond, we have left some of the fishes, whereas in the right side we didn't induce any fishes, but we have wild this one tadpoles and some of the fishes.
Tadpoles. What's tadpoles? Tadpoles are those frogs, baby frogs.
Yes.
Where are they? They're
You
in the
can't
right
see
side.
them from this far.
The left side has some fishes and the right side has tadpoles.
Good, nature, you're listening.
Yeah,
She also is a nature girl. She likes
What is this?
natural stuff.
Tridax.
that is tridax.
Oh,
And you put it,
tridax.
You know, when you fall somewhere.
When you get injury, the leaf we put for
Okay.
very, very quickly heals.
So we'll take them.
No, we have so much everywhere.
But there's no tridax here. There tridax.
So this part of the plantation, it is known as a A block, and further block plantation, it is known as a B block plantation. For the nature work, we will be completing with the like A block of the
A block.
plantation.
Cool,
Yes.
no problem.
Beyond that, what is it?
There, that is dead end.
Dead end.
We will go this way for the B block. We will not be having any issue.
You're not doing that now, right?
No, sir. We don't have the access now.
Oh, you don't have access. Okay. Cool.
Later on, we are planning for more nature walk so that we can have a 1.5 hour session so that we will be covering
Cover
entire
both
the
the
things there.
Right.
This itself is so nice.
This is so nice.
Refreshing.
So-
I really enjoyed.
Thank you
Very
so much.
nice.
Very nice.
Informative, huh? So much information we got.
Yes, yes.
Just like that, when you walk, you don't understand anything.
You just, it just looks like a tree. We would never have known that is a cardamom plant, no?
See the tadpoles.
We would never have known.
Correct.
Mama, can I see the tadpoles?
You can't see the tadpoles because now it will be almost
Asleep.
froglet size.
It must be inside.
Yes, we found it way back like 1 month. So the development will happen. It will be a froglet now.
What does tadpoles eat?
Tadpoles eat on algae.
Algae.
Yes.
Algae.
You know the green kind of
Yeah, green colored one which
the water.
Okay, on the
comes
water?
surface.
Very slimy.
slimy stuff.
The plants
algae.
which grow on the water surface.
So
green
when it
colored.
becomes big, the frogs, what they eat?
They feed on some of the insects.
Yeah, like the
No, let's not tell. No, you asked a question and you are only answering.
So you'll be frogs will be feeding on some insects, and frogs feeds on most of the. Nowadays we get to see that frogs are feeding on snakes, baby snakes.
Oh my God.
Yes, we have so much of records of it.
Oh,
I have seen on YouTube bullfrog.
Yes, bullfrog.
Bullfrog
it was
is like-
feeding on checkered keelback.
Yes.
babies. Yes, one was
It
feeding on
eats.
this.
It ate a scorpion.
Yes, it does it.
Oh my God. So it has a very big
And many
appetite.
other spiders are there, like huntsman spider and all. They feed on frogs.
Oh, those are native to India only, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
nice.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Divya.
Thank you.
Now
Appreciate it.
let's go up.
That's it, right?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you.
I need a stick to